Would I run for office is something I get asked a lot. Not in this system. This system is not designed to help the American people. It's designed to make politicians rich. The Republicans are white supremacy. That's all it's always been. They want to control everybody that's not a straight white man. That's what it is. They voted for the clan leader. That's what that party is. It is anti-freedom. It is anti-democracy. And then you have the Democrats that have no backbone. Vote for us because we're not Republicans. Great selling point, Democrats. Way to go. Way to really put a message together. Look at what they say. Look at Solokin. I can't chain myself to the White House like AOC because I live in a purple district. People are in concentration camps drinking from toilets. I'm sorry, Solokin. You live in a purple district? And your message, Democrats, is vote for us in the midterms, bro. Trust me, bro. We're not the Republicans. Wow, that's a great message. There's a reason that 90 million people didn't vote last election because they don't think the government cares for them. And they don't. I would not want to run in that system. I would be willing to break the system, tear it to the ground. You want to call it a French-style revolution? I'm not afraid to say it. Do it. It was designed for one reason. 3 reasons. It was social, it was economic, and just morality. The government was just screwing the everyday people. They had a massive working middle class and they kept pushing the wealth back up. I don't know what that revolution looks like. The only option I know of would be through a general strike where we go on call it a revolution, call it a strike, call it whatever you want. Where we stop participating in society. Teachers don't go to work, truck drivers don't go to work, union workers don't go to work, you don't do the trains. You stop working. You stop paying federal taxes. And you protest every day until the government meets our demands. Yeah, that would be a revolution. And I have no problem saying that, and we should be willing to do it. Every other country outside that I talk to, that's what's necessary. All of them say it. But they don't understand why Americans are too lazy to want to do it. Because it's inconvenient. Because we want someone to fix it for us. And a lot of people in this country think the Democrats, if they win the midterms, which is literally a year and a half away, which is ridiculous that we're going to do this for another year and a half. Somehow they're going to give a damn and do something different. They're not. They're going to do the same old thing. You stop working, you stop paying your taxes, you demand Citizens United be overturned, dark money taken out of politics. You put the ability to recall senators and congressmen by a 2/3 vote if they're not doing their damn job. You put term limits on the Supreme Court. You put in safe gun reform because over 40,000 people die every year. I don't want to hear the shit about freedom, freedom, freedom. Until people have the freedom to go to school, movie theaters, grocery shopping, and concerts without being shot, then you can tell me about freedom, freedom, freedom. Until that happens, I don't want to hear it. Raise minimum wage to $15 an hour. Tip workers from $2.13 to $7.50. Put laws in for the environment. If we're not going to do those simple things, why are we doing this, my friends? Why are we doing this? What's the point of continuing in this little, moving the needle a little left, a little right, if we're not going to invoke actual change? And yes, one of those demands is removing the orange antichrist Klan leader and his little lapdog JD Vance from the White House. Not impeachment, remove. Along with Marco Rubio, because he's a traitor to this country. He sided with Vladimir Putin. Remove them from office. There's no reason to participate and keep paying taxes. Why? Why do you still want to participate in this broken system? We have no leaders right now. Let me ask you this. Who's the leader of the Democratic Party? That's the point. There isn't one. Because they're a joke. They're a box of rocks. Hakeem Jeffries is like literally shooting free throws and he's missing the backboard. That's how pathetically inept the Democrats are. You really want Chuck Schumer next year? Really? He's 8,000 years old. Dinosaurs are younger than him. The dude voted for the CR. That's the guy you really want to reelect? Because he's the lesser of two evils. We don't have a choice. We have to save democracy. He's part of the problem. He's part of the problem, people. Don't be blue MAGA. Stop making excuses. Vote blue no matter who. We have to change and break the foundation of this system. And unless you're willing to be uncomfortable, then nothing's going to change. Then fascism is going to come here. So yes, I would run for office. I would run for any office. I would even run for the White House. I have no problem saying that because I give a damn. Yeah, I may not be the most qualified. I may not have the most foreign policy, but you know what? I give a damn about you. And I'm doing this because the elected officials aren't doing their jobs. And we need someone in the White House that cares about the people, that isn't beholden to donations, that listens to people, that cares, that wants to hear about the farmers and the potash that they need and get their prices down, that hears about the cities and let's look at the crime. Let's put in good gun reform. Let's look at redoing the immigration system, making it easier. Maybe it's putting more judges in there, making it faster without waiting 5, 10, 15, 20 years. They're good people. Leave them the hell alone. But I don't know if we're ready to do that. If you're ready to do that, I'll do it with you, but I'm not going to do it for you. Martin Luther King said that a true leader is not a searcher of consensus, they're a molder of consensus. And sometimes we need a kick in the ass as a people. And right now, you need both feet in your ass because you're sleepwalking into fascism and thinking that the Democrats in the midterms are going to save you. And they're not. They're going to take your money and do the same damn thing they've always done. Stop it. Grow up. 2025strike.com is that. You want to break this system? Then break it. Be uncomfortable. Get your hands dirty. Get in turbulent waters. Demand change for this country, but be part of it. Don't expect someone to do it for you. Do it. You want to do that? And I'll run for office. But you have to be willing to be uncomfortable and put your job on the line. And stop working and stop spending money at corporations. You do that, and I'm here for you.